Game.
Grue. Hello world, what is up? I'm the Game Grue and welcome to, well, this is Long Dark, but I'm not playing Long Dark today. This is a new map. We're playing on Pilgrim. No animals are going to kill us. Nothing's good. We're just going to walk around and look at some things. You know, I think it's beautiful. So, you know, it's good visuals while I do this channel update. Yes, it's the channel update. So, I'm going to start off real quick before you go because you're bored. New schedule. Wednesday, Friday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, video. Urban Dead, schedule, not included as that. We'll update that in an Urban Dead video if you're following that. So, if you care, watch the Urban Dead videos and you'll get more information. But I haven't figured that out yet, so I'm not putting it in this channel update. Anyways, so now I'm going to go into the explanation and a little bit, you know, this is a little bit of a rant about myself. If you want to know more about me, then cool, stick around. Let's hang out. You know, we're going to walk through this forest. Actually, I think I know where we are, so I'm not going to go that way because we've been that way. I want to see new things. This is a mystery lake, and we're going to get into talking. So, I'm going to stop talking so fast. Yeah. So, let's go back to the beginning. Oh, yeah. That's always a good story when someone starts with that. So, I started this channel, and I wasn't working at the time. I was in a bit of a personal leave at work for reasons that I won't go into. But, you know, I had lots and lots of free time. And so I started making these. So I started Game Grue. I kind of wanted to do some blogging or something, or work on writing and maybe video production or something. I wasn't sure. And eventually it just turned into me making Let's Plays because that's what I was having the most fun with. And so that's all good. And, you know, when you have lots of free time, you find out you can make a ton of videos very easily. It's actually not that hard. So I was all gung-ho about it, and, you know, I had videos every day, not a problem. But that couldn't always be the case. So eventually I started going back to work, and as fun as work is, it takes time. And so I actually wasn't keeping up, and the videos became spotty again, and so I had to pull back, change the time, and I had to actually stop the blog updates, and I bought a plugin that allows me to just update all the little things, then not worry about the website anymore. And that was all good, but recently I got sick, and, you know, the videos stopped updating, and I've been finding it very hard to get back into the swing of things. As you may have noticed, the videos have been spotty again this week, and so I want to explain that a little bit more. So, recently, I've been doing a lot of new things in my life. It's pretty great, gotta say, but, you know, they're time consuming. I have, you know, I'm on I don't want to say diet. I'm on a new diet in the actual dictionary term of a diet, which is your eating habits. It's not a weight loss diet. It's not a thing. If you actually want to look it up, it's called the Whole30. It's pretty crazy. There's no sugar, no alcohol. There's no added sugar of any kind. That includes like honey, maple syrup, agave syrup, you know, glucose, fructose, anything in the ingredients that is sugar, no go. There is no legumes, so no beans, no peanuts, no peas, no all that crazy stuff. There's no grains of any kind, no wheat, no bread. Oh man, and no dairy except clarified butter. So no cheese, no milk. No, yeah, it's pretty crazy. It's lots of. It sounds horrible when you think about the restrictions, but it's actually pretty good. You know, eat lots of prime rib, and we you know, get steak and veggies and your lots of fat. Like fat apparently is not bad for you. I didn't know that, but I'm learning that it is actually quite good for you if you have healthy fats. So. It's not bad. But it takes a lot of prep time. I have to cook all my meals, you know, at home in advance. Like, you know, I have to bring my lunch to work every day. I have to do a lot more grocery shopping. I have to do all that stuff. So that's taking more time, but I'm really enjoying it. I feel so much better. Oh man, like it's just the next step, but that's taking time. I'm also exercising more. I've started taking Muay Thai. I'm trying to be committed to that more and go to that often, but that's taking up another 2 days of a week, you know, and it's just lots of things that I'm doing that I'm finding that take away from my free time that I was using to record Let's Plays. So that's it. Another thing, it's becoming a little bit of a grind, this channel. Like, I don't want to say, but like I was getting to the point where I was making videos just to make videos, because I was like, you know, I wasn't making videos for fun anymore. I wasn't making videos to do something, you know. It was just like, oh, I'm expected to make a video. Fine, I'll go upstairs, I'll record a video. Like, you know, it was kind of, it was a grind. Not to say I don't enjoy it, you know, but sometimes having to do it wasn't the best. So I'm pulling back. I'm not gonna quit. Definitely not gonna quit at all. But you know, it's just not. I don't want to spend all of my time working on videos. So I'm quite. Yeah. So that's the reason for the new schedule. However, I'm still very interested in the channel as a whole. I don't, you know, I don't want to quit. I don't want to just stop making videos. Like, I do enjoy it most of the time, and this has been going on for quite a while now, and I must admit that that's quite impressive for me. If you know me in real life, which some of you don't, but some of you do, I'm not very good at actually. Oh, sweet. I'm not very good at actually sticking to things, and I'm not playing this game. Why am I playing this game? Sorry. So, anyways, I'm not very good at sticking with things and actually following them through. I tend to pick up a lot of stuff and run with it and get really excited, and it takes up all my time, and then I get bored and move on. And this hasn't been that, and it's actually one of the first things in my entire life that hasn't been that, and it's really weird. So I don't want to quit. I don't want to stop. I'm actually really proud of myself for going this long, and I want to keep going. But I can't just grind these videos out for just for making videos. So I want to do more interesting things. I want to play with other people, or I want to, you know, I don't know, when I did the Dungeon Souls intro, I had a lot of fun with that, kind of the little speech. It was just, you know, something stupid, but you know, it was something new to be working on and creative, and I'm freezing to death. Yeah, no, not bad. So that's kind of what I want to do, some more interesting things. Maybe, like, you know, I don't know, collaborations with people, or get my friends to play with me, or I don't know, something more like that's not just me playing a game because that's what I'm expected to do. I didn't know these little cabins existed here. Yeah, so next, also, Game Grue wasn't ever really meant to be, this channel wasn't entirely meant to be Let's Plays. Like, I didn't actually start it with the intent of making Let's Plays, and that kind of shows a little bit. If you see some of my banners around the social media and stuff, they have these other words on them that they don't even say Let's Plays at all. I think it's development, design, and gameplay or something. So I went to school to be a video game developer, and I'm not a video game developer. I program telecom software. It's super exciting, but and I just had a lot of fun making Let's Play videos, and so I just stuck with that. But I would maybe like to try some other things. One thing I definitely want to kind of try is maybe get I want to make a tutorial, first of all, on how I make my Let's Play videos. I know I'm not super crazy awesome, but what I do is all free. I have an entire free stack of software that I use to make my videos, and I take it kind of serious. Like, I did a lot of research before starting it. It wasn't just, you know, recording and all that junk. So I actually would like to make a tutorial on that, and I'm working a little bit on I'm thinking I might make a game. Not something crazy, not advanced. I don't have any delusions of the next WoW. I've made a couple small games here and there in my life, and I'm quite aware of how video game development can have massive scope. So I'm thinking maybe something small and you know, like a web game, something simple. I'm working, if you're a technical person as well, at work, I work in Clojure, which is a very functional programming language written for the Java JVM. Excuse my technicalness. I know lots of you people don't care, but basically it's very non-standard for how programming works, and I'm actually really enjoying it. It's really fun. It's quickly becoming one of my favorite programming languages. There's no object-orientedness, which is basically most of the programmers in the world like do object-oriented programming. It's like kind of just that it's become synonymous with programming, and there's better ways, I guess. So I really want to kind of do something on the web with Clojure and ClojureScript, and it's really fun. So I'm thinking I might take my desire to do that and also update the channel with it. Maybe see how that goes. I'm not sure how that's going to do it, how that's going to work. But again, it's all an experiment. This whole thing is a thing. But yeah. Also, I'm doing a lot. As I said, a lot of my free time is being taken up with these other things that I'm doing: exercise, diet, Muay Thai. But the majority of that is actually coming because of a greater look at my life and how I don't have what I want. You know, my life isn't, you know, I don't have hashtag life goals, as my roommate would constantly say. So I'm doing a lot of self-introspection and all this like foo-foo stuff I won't really bore you guys with, but basically, you know, overcoming limiting beliefs, which is a really big thing. And if you've never heard of that, I just truly advise you to look it up. Limiting beliefs are pretty crazy. It's basically like, and that's what's prevented me from making a YouTube channel for so long. I'm like, well, I can't do it. I'm not a YouTuber. I'm not charismatic. I can't talk. I'm not funny. And I'm still not funny, but, you know, at least I made a YouTube channel, and I couldn't do it, you know, and you gotta kind of trust yourself and not listen to that voice in your head, lots of stuff like that. So I'm actually working a lot on my life and other things, and really scary things are coming up really quickly with things that I don't want to do, but I really do want to do, and talking to people and, you know, possibly starting a business, and not a big business, like a little, like, you know, a website or something, little things I never thought I would be able to do, but, you know, I've got to work on that. So that's kind of what's coming up in my life, and things are going great. But I really sat down and thought about it, and, you know, lots of talking. And, you know, when I talk about having a YouTube channel, it really comes down to, oh, well, do you want to be a YouTuber? And unfortunately, I think the answer is no. Yeah, I may make a YouTube channel, but I don't think that it's my dream to be a YouTuber. Like, I don't really want to do this for a living. It's really fun as a hobby, but if I had to sit down for 8 hours a day and play video games, I'd probably hate video games. It's not for me. So while I really appreciate all the support, don't like think that, you know, I take for granted what I have here. Like, I really enjoy making the YouTube channel. I really enjoy, you know, getting comments and people seeing it and people liking the videos. Like, it's not at all like I'm doing this for, I don't want to consume my life with it, and the reason is I don't want it to be my you know, life goals. Like, I don't want to be a famous YouTuber. I don't want this to, I want to do other things while also making YouTube videos. So I've been ranting for 14 minutes now. That's a long time. If you're still with me, thank you so much for, like, actually caring enough to listen to me rant about my life. That's insane. And I'm so, like, I'm gonna have to get back to these limiting beliefs, but if anyone is watching right now, and if no one's watching, then it's not embarrassing what I'm about to say, because no one's watching it. But if you're hearing this, that means that there is someone watching it, and that means someone sat through 15 minutes of me talking through my life. Someone, like, and if I had thought that someone would do that before I started this YouTube channel, I would never have thought that would have been a possibility. And that's a limiting belief. Like, nobody cares about what I have to say. And so thank you so much for being here and watching this and listening to me rant about my life and how it's getting harder, but way more fun, you know? And I'm doing things that I never thought I'd do. And I'm considering doing things that I never thought like would even be possible for me. And I hope that that comes across in later videos, and I want to do more interesting things, and I want to, you know, I don't want to just be bored. I want to live my life. So, thank you so much for watching. That's it for this channel update. I'm going to sign off now. This wolf is having the time of his life. And that's it for me. Thank you for watching. I'm the Game Grue, signing off. Have a good one. That's right. Get out of here, wolf.